This exercise is going to train a very important muscle group that gets neglected a lot, which is your hip flexors. This is going to be on a cable machine, but you can definitely do this with a band attached to your foot. You're just going to need an ankle attachment, or you can be really creative and use a band and attach that on your foot as well. So for this, you're also going to need something to hold on to, because you want the ability to have a lot of space away and create a lot more stability from getting assistance with it, rather than just relying on your own body control that will limit you. So we want to be at a slight forward lean here, and you want to be at a point where you can feel the tension in your own leg. You're going to let the weight pull you back, and then you're going to hike the hip up and reverse. And the goal would be for you to reach full hip extension without letting the weight touch. So you might need to scoot further away from the cable machine to do so, but we really want to make sure that you have the tension in your leg the entire time. The other thing you should be doing is feeling, as you hike, the opposite leg drive into the ground, so you can get that really deep, powerful hip flexion and not be compensating with your spine. A lot of people might hike, they might drop out of the position in the opposite leg. So we want to stay really long through this leg that is stationary. That way we can get the most out of the moving leg. And then we also don't want to be necessarily moving our spine a ton with this. That can be a variation of this exercise, but for most people, we want to isolate the hip joint first before we integrate it with spine movement. So we want to keep the pelvis from moving as much and really work on just driving the knee up to your chest. That way, you can really isolate the hip flexors and feel a lot of good work happening through the stance leg. Then you can progress it from there, adding a little bit more momentum or letting your spine help as well.